Me and my friends Arif will tell you about getting there, the interesting things about Papua and Bali, Indonesia. So let me start with my part first. I want to tell you a little about Bali, Indonesia. I'm sure Bali is no stranger to being heard by everyone as a very famous tourist destination. But have we ever wondered why the place is named Bali? So I will tell you why Bali. The first tales start from 7th century when a person named Maha Sri Markendra started a journey to the east of Dawa Island or Java Island. He completed his quest in his second visit, as during the first one, many of his followers died due to the wild animals. After he completed his journey, he told his existing followers of ceremonies consisting three offerings: water, fire, and Saturn follower. His teaching is called Bali region, and as his followers dispersed throughout the island, the area is known then as Bali. Moreover, in that era, offering is actually called Bebali, and it's concluded that Bali came from Bebali, which means offering, and that is almost represents the Balinese life with offering wherever you go. Now, you have known Bali in person. Now, let's move on to the what's special about Bali. So, Bali be special because of these three interesting things, namely culture, food, and the destination attractions. So, let's start with the first point that can be the interesting things of Bali, which is the food. If food tops the list as your number one reason for travel, you will be glad to know that Bali is the ultimate food paradise. What's even better is that you don't have to break the bank to fill your bellies. From the traditional Balinese food, to cold coffee, and not forgetting the Balinese dessert. The island has all your food cravings covered. Here are some of the must-try foods if you go on holiday to Bali. One is bebek bengil, the crispiest duck in Bali. Balinese favorite is bebek bengil, and you can't say you have been to Bali without trying this local must-have. The dish after which this restaurant is named consists of half a duck that has been steamed in Indonesian spice, then deep fried to a crispy finish. Each serving comes with soft potatoes, side salads, or rice and Balinese vegetables. If you love potatoes as much as Balinese people do, you can even option to have your rice changed to the creamy mashed potatoes that really complement the flavors of the duck. Second is bubur mango. This is what I said, the Balinese dessert. Bubur mango is a certain kind of porridge that originated in Buleleng, Bali. This savory dish is an important meal of Balinese people, as it's one of the compulsory treats to be served at traditional festival or ceremonies. The porridge is topped with a liquid mixture made from spice, shredded chicken, roasted peanuts, and celery. Often, bubur mango is served with urap, a vegetable salad with coconut dressing. Warm, freshly cooked bubur mango is perfect for breakfast or as a meal on a rainy day. The last one is nasi tepung. Nasi tepung is the local cuisine of Gianyar, Bali. Although popular with the name nasi or rice tepung, its texture is somewhere between rice and porridge. The soft, mushy grain is enjoyed with a special mixture of spice and herbs. which give a strong flavor, along with fried chicken, egg, jackfruit, beans, and eggplant. In Gianyar, nasi tepung is a common breakfast for locals, and its exciting aroma in the morning is a treat in itself. Bali is one of the most famous tourist destinations not only in Indonesia but also in the world. So it's no surprise if we could see a lot of white tourists there. Bali certainly has its own beauty and there are many interesting places that can be visited. Here are some of the places you must visit if you are on holiday to Bali. The first place that can be the destination attractions of Bali is Nusa Dua Beach. Want an escape from Bali's urban buzz? Nusa Dua Beach is your answer. Here you can recline on a comfortable sun lounger, cool drink in hand, and listen to the gentle slosh of surf on silky white sands. You won't get that cultural heat you will find elsewhere in Bali. This is a gay resort area on its own private peninsula after all, but if it's peace and you relatively pricing sense you seek, you will find it here, at one of Bali's best beach. Popular things to do include strolling for miles along the shore, swimming, surfing, parasailing, and sunbathing. But you might need to pay a fee or eat at one of the resorts to use their sun lounger. Second place is Kuta Beach. Yes, it's crowded and persistent hawkers stalk the beach. But this famous stretch of sand, along with neighboring legend and Seminyak Beach just to the north, is one of the most happening places in Bali. You will have a fun day out here, especially if you are a beginner surfer. You can book surf lessons and rent surfboards, boogie boards, sun lounges, and umbrellas directly from vendors. Set up on the sand and plenty of cafes and restaurants border the beach. Third place is Seminyak Shopping. Bali is known for its flamboyant designers and fabulous shopping, and you will find the best examples of Balinese designs along the busy street of Seminyak. Cutting-edge designer fashion, surf and swimwear, jewelry, furniture, and homewares are just some of the items you can buy at the chic shops and busy market stalls here. The two main shopping malls are Seminyak Square and Seminyak Village. But you will probably find better deals in the smaller shops lining the streets. And the last point that can be the interesting things about Bali is their culture. Balinese culture is a mix of Balinese Hindu, Buddhist religion and Balinese customs. It is perhaps most known for its dance, drama or wayang, and sculpture. So let's see the first point that can be the special culture of Bali. The first one is Bali dance. Bali dance usually performed in the middle court of temple comprise ceremonial performance. They fall in the middle of and secular. These dances are considered more as entertainment for the deities than as a direct means of contact. Second is Balinese wayang or shadow play. The wayang or Balinese shadow play is perhaps the most famous show in Balinese theatre. In a wayang performance, flat card or figures are silhouettes against a translucent rice paper screen lit by a coconut husk lamp, accompanied by a gamelan or traditional ensemble music, orchestra, and occasional chanting or singing. This entertaining performance harkened back hundreds of years, tapping into religious mythology or well-known Balinese sagas blended with historical facts. This whole show is managed with just one highly skilled puppet master or dalang. The last one is sculpture. The sculpture can usually be seen on the temples found in Bali, where the sculpture has elements of Hindu religion. Culture is known for its use of the gamelan in music and various traditional events of Balinese society. Each type of music is designated for a specific type of event. For example, the diverse types of gamelan are specified according to the different types of dance in Bali.
Hi and Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Arif bin Basarudin. My matrix number is 277898. As you can see in the title, this is for my SBLE1063 assignment, and I will share with you about Papua, Indonesia. Located on the easternmost point of the archipelago, the island of Papua New Guinea put the region that includes the two Indonesian provinces of Papua and West Papua and Papua New Guinea, a sovereign state that exists in 1975. The island, located between the continents of Australasia and Asia, has been hidden from the influence of outside civilization for 1,000 of years, so that Papuan indigenous community have managed to preserve their ancient civilization that cannot be found in any part of the world. Did you know the island of the New Guinea is the second largest island in the world after Greenland Island? Papua has many interesting areas for tourists to visit, especially for those who like to enjoy the beautiful of the environment. First, we have the Teluk Cendrawasih National Park. This national park is almost 90% in the form of water. It is not surprisingly that Teluk Cendrawasih National Park has become the largest and widest marine conservation area in Indonesia. Here, there are 209 types of fish that you can see in the underwater world. Not infrequently, turtles, sharks, and dolphins also accompany you when diving. Teluk Cendrawasih National Park was integrated in 1993 by the Forest Ministry. If you don't want to dive, you can still enjoy the beautiful of Raja Ampat by trekking in the island. Afraid of getting lost? Come, you can use the service of the guide here. Guides at this tour are local who daily works as fishermen. Don't forget to bring nuts or sweet to give to the locals. Nuts and sweet are considered a sign of friendship and will make you more familiar with them. Next, we have Lake Sentani. This lake, with an area of 9,360 hectares, is the largest lake in Papua. Located about 50 kilometers from the downtown Jayapura, Lake Sentani offers the incredible beauty. There are at least 21 islands that adorn the lake with a height of 75 meters above the sea level. There are many activities you can do here, ranging from swimming, fishing, culinary dining around the lake to renting a boat to go around the lake. In addition, there are 24 villages around this tourist attraction that you can visit and interact directly with the citizens. The view of the row of stage house with a fishing net is the natural things for you to see here. Last but not least, we have Bosnic Beach. Bosnic Beach can make you non-stop taking pictures. Bosnic Beach, which is 15 kilometers from the center of Biak, has a wide expanse of the sand with a clear blue water and row of coconut tree that can make it a perfect scene to capture in your camera. This tourist attraction in Papua is perfect to relax with the family. By paying only 10,000 rupiah, you can already enjoy the beautiful of the beach located in Wonoki village. In addition to playing a beach volleyball on the sloping sand, you can also rent a shelter for a 50,000 rupiah and enjoy the fresh young coconut ice as well as local cuisine. Papuan food. If we talk specifically about the typical Papuan food, there must be still many people who do not know much about the food from the eastern tip of Indonesia. There are many Papuan specialties that are very unique and delicious that not many people know. Here are some typical Papuan food that you should try. First, we have the kuih bagai. If you're traveling to the eastern region of the Indonesia, this food is a must try. This cake is called bagai and some also call it bagai sagu cake. As the name suggests, sagu cake is made from a sagu base. The shape is usually made small with a brown color. It has a rather hard texture but melts in the mouth when eaten. In addition to sagu, other ingredients include sugar, walnuts, wheat, cinnamon and others. The spices content on the part makes its taste special. Bagai cake is also made with a various flavors such as sweet, salty and also various other flavors. Next, we have bulat sagu. For some people, this sagu caterpillar may make you shiver with disgust. However, in Papua, this animal is common in consumption because it is said to provide energy with a low cholesterol level. Sagu caterpillar come from sagu tree trunk that are cut and left to rot. The rotting stems will appear worms. The shape of sagu caterpillar varies ranging from the smallest to the largest, the size of an adult thumb. These sagu caterpillar are usually eaten directly, which means live, or cooked in advance such as sauté, vegetable, fried and made into satay. However, the Papuan people use to process this sagu caterpillar into sagu caterpillar satay. Last but not least, we have abon roll. This very famous food in Papua comes from Manokwari. It is called abon roll because it is basically a bone of beef in large quantities wrapped in a bread then rolled. Similar to sponge cake, this abon is very soft when beaten but very dense when it starts chewing. Its unique taste will not make you bored to eat it. In addition to beef abon, there are also have a variety of other flavors such as spicy abon roll, salted abon roll, chocolate flavor, and abon roll sausage. Indonesia Papuan art and culture. Papua province, located at the eastern tip of Indonesia, has many uniqueness and interesting culture. Come on, we all know Papuan culture as one of the richest of Indonesian culture, as traditional music instrument, traditional dance, and other arts found in Papua. There is one of the most famous traditional musical instrument names that come from Papua, namely tifa. Tifa musical instrument is a traditional musical instrument that comes from the Maluku and Papua region. The shape of tifa musical instrument is like a drum, and the way tifa plays is by beating it. The tifa musical instrument is made from a piece of wood whose content has been emptied and add one and is covered with a deer skin that has been dried first. It is intended to produce a nice and beautiful sound. This musical instrument is often played as a traditional musical instrument and is often also played to accompany traditional dance such as war dance, Asama traditional dance, and Gatsi dance. Papua traditional dance. They are various kind of dance and they usually call it Yosim Panchar. In this dance, there are various forms of dance movements such as Gali-Gali dance, Panchul Tiga dance, Seka dance, Sajojo dance, Balat dance, and Cendrawasih dance. This traditional Papuan dance is often played on various occasions such as welcome distinguished guests that welcome foreign tourists who come to Papua and is played in traditional ceremony. Papuan traditional dress. Papuan traditional clothing for a man and woman is almost the same shape. The traditional dress wear ornaments such as headdress in the form of beads and paradise, bracelet, necklace, and belt of beads as well as tassels and the ankles. So that's all from me, and I hope that from my explain and sharing can make you interest to visit Papua, Indonesia one day. Bye. Assalamualaikum.